Hey guys, so I need to get better at consistency with these videos, but today I am going to be talking about fearful avoidance and that attachment style. So grab your coffee or whatever you like to drink and get ready. So, fearful avoidance is when these people, they've been overly caring. So, what I mean by that is when someone that they love is around them physically, they're like, okay, whatever, like, I love you, but I don't want to get too close because, like, I don't want to get hurt, right? And then when that partner is gone, like say they had to leave for a work business trip or something, then the fearful avoidant person is freaking out and really sad and misses them and just like has abandonment issues and they're really scared. And then all of a sudden when that partner comes back, they're right back to being like, oh, whatever, I don't care. So I think that just shows how unstable their childhood was. I mean, come on, how messed up does your childhood have to be to honestly, like, feel that you're missing someone and then feel like you have to put on a cloak or you have to put on a mask just to say, oh no, I don't need you, like, I really don't miss you. Like, that is a really uncertain, unstable childhood, and that's exactly what fearful avoidant was raised up in. It's when they grew up with not consistent parenting. Sometimes they would have their parents be there for them and love them and take care of them, and then some other times the parent is nowhere to be found. So it's very much a thing of go with the flow, and it's not go with the flow in the good way. Fearful avoidant people, they don't, what's that, chameleon? Yeah, I think it's a chameleon. They're not a chameleon. They don't change themselves just to fit in. Like, fearful avoidant people know who they are, but they tend to, if you're not around, okay, fine, you're not around, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna tell you or show you that I'm hurt. But if you are around, I'm gonna be happy, and because I miss you and I love you and I don't want you to go anywhere. But if you leave again, it's gonna be whatever. So they very much put on that cold shoulder type of feel, and it's just a way for them to feel like they are protecting themselves, when in reality, like, I feel like they are hurting inside and they just need consistency in their life. Fearful avoidant is a mixture of anxious, preoccupied, and dismissive avoidant, which makes sense, right? Anxious, preoccupied, which we'll talk about, is basically, oh my gosh, I have to make sure that you're happy, I have to make sure that you're okay, I have to make sure, and then I'll be happy. Whereas a dismissive avoidant person is, I don't care. If you're gonna leave, whatever. Like, I'm used to people leaving. So fearful avoidant is a mixture of both, and that's kind of sad. when a fearful avoidant pulls away from someone, it's for good. They pull away for good. They don't look back. They don't. When they feel like a connection is lost with someone, that connection is for sure lost with someone. They don't look back and say what could have been, because once again, it's a way to protect their emotions. So how does someone fix this? So instead of jumping to conclusions of when life gets hard or when you are in a disagreement with your partner, instead of jumping to conclusions of, oh my god, they're gonna leave me, like I need to leave first, sit with that uneasiness and let that emotion ride and then make a decision. Because I feel like most fearful avoidant people make decisions based on their emotions, and if they would just let their emotions ride and then be able to clearly make a decision, it would be much better. But fearful avoidant isn't. It's scary in the moment. I used to be fearful avoidant. When I first got with my partner, I was terrified. He would leave for a weekend to go to like a retreat or something, and I'd be like, oh well, he's gone. He left me. Like, looks like I got to start looking for a new place. Looks like I got to start looking for a new partner. And so I was just whatever. Like, dude, leave. Whatever. I'm used to it. Like, people leave me all the time. But then when he was gone, I was like, oh my gosh, like, he left me. I'm scared. I'm lonely. And then he would come back. And I remember a specific time where, like, I could feel I wanted to go jump up and hug him. But my toughness, what was trying to protect me, I don't know what it was, but it was like, I'm not allowed to show that I missed him. And I feel like that's what fearful avoidant people do. So thankfully that is not me anymore. I have stepped up to anxious avoidance, which it doesn't sound like it's better, but it is. So if this feels like you, if this sounds like something that it like matches your identity, go ahead and comment down below, me too, or something like that. And next week we're going to be talking about anxious avoidance. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Bye!